was one of those old tube TVs, and there was this crazy thing with it where I would turn it on, or I would be watching something on it, and I could still hear the audio, but the video would just go off. It would just like boop, just be done. And I don't even remember how I figured this out, but somehow I learned that if I smacked both sides of the TV, that it would come back on. It would just be like, oh, everything's fine. And as I had that TV, like, for a couple years, like, gradually over time, I would have to hit it harder and harder each time, until, like, eventually it was getting to the point where, like, the video would go out, and I just went, alright, and I'd stand up, and, oh, this is untenable here. I'd stand up, and I would just hit the TV from either side so hard that it would make my hands hurt, and the screen would come back on, like, if you didn't hit it hard enough. So silly. What do they call that? Percussive maintenance?
End the match, end the match.
But anyway, that's what this controller situation reminds me of a little bit. It's like, it's such an absurd fix that, you know, I can't hit the buy button, and the solution is, like, we just gotta shake the controller in this one specific direction. Like, just give it a couple really good shakes. Really, really, really try to move it around in there. Ooh, I don't care for that map, though. Not a huge fan of Foundation. Oh, Plaza Central again. Oh, that's the server I was just in. Wow, they took a long time to change the map, jeez. It just now started.
Alright.
Oh, okay, never mind. So that was the first
What
round.
a style.
Or second round.
Play the style.
Here's the one arm in it. Tell who's new here.
Oh.
Well,
Hey, can we get rid of the guy that's got the... He's AFK.
oh, that's different.
Guys, he's AFK. He's behind the... Oh, and I missed
Good
it.
trade. That's a shame. I remember that just hitting a tube television when it starts
And it
doing
sucks when you get
waves
that one asshole
fixes
at
the
bottom of
waves or
thing.
makes them worse. It was a lottery. That's funny. That's funny. I feel like electronics are less that way now, but there sometimes it is still like that, you know, there's like some kind of really goofy fix like that. I actually used to work at this little electronics repair store when I was younger. It was one of my first jobs. And they were the guys who ran it were like electrical engineer background, and they actually knew how to repair electronics with like multimeters and stuff like that, you know, soldering. I never really learned that stuff beyond the basics, but man, it was just really cool to watch them. That was a neat job. Less analog stuff that can be reset by physical shock. Yeah, very true. Very true. Yeah, I think now the fixes tend to be a little more delicate. It's funny too, because I think from them I learned that really you can fix a lot of modern electronics, I think. But you really have to kind of have some know-how about it, you know what I mean? You have to be able to figure out like where in the circuit is shorted out, and then like if you can figure that out and you can solder, a lot of times it's like just like a capacitor or something. It's like a literally like a 20-cent part that you can just like solder off and solder a new one back on. I saw them fix equipment that was like sometimes like tens of thousands of dollars, because occasionally people would bring stuff in that wasn't even a computer. It'd be like an electronic telescope or something like that. Just really neat. That's usually what it was, though. You know what I mean? They'd trace the circuits, and they'd be like, "Oh, yep, look, this is where where it's shorted out. Like it's not getting past here." And like, "Oh, look at that right there. It's a puppet capacitor." And they'd like go in their little drawer of capacitors, and they'd pull out the right one, solder the old one off, solder the new one on, and that shit would just start working. It was so impressive to me. It's funny because it's one of those things that like. I know there's people who still do that kind of stuff, but like, I was gonna say it's something I haven't seen before or since, but there actually was another couple guys that I've worked with over the years who were into stuff like that, but it's pretty rare, you know? I feel like most of the time, I need to reset live here. I feel like most of the time, people just throw stuff out when it goes bad. Me included. If you don't know how to fix it. Yeah, it is like that. You just need the right tools and not even that much know-how, and you can fix about anything. Even nowadays, stuff is getting smaller, which is harder for consumers. Yeah, I think that's true. I think the size of what you're working on probably at this point has about as much impact as anything. Especially now with AI and stuff, you know, because you like it's probably a little easier to fix that kind of stuff just getting guidance from ChatGPT or whatever. But yeah, the size makes such a big difference. Because there's like I'm not very good at fixing like small electronics like oh, I don't know, like I wouldn't be able to take like a walkie-talkie apart and like fix it in a meaningful way, I don't think. But like a laptop, like I've fixed lots of laptops, lots of things that have gone wrong with laptops. Just, you know, simple stuff, you know, like motherboards, hard drives, you know, RAM, the kind of inverters, the kind of stuff that you can like swap out. Oh my god, the kind of stuff you can swap out. Not like you didn't have a gun or anything. Oh man, I pulled the trigger too, just not fast enough. But the principles are really not that much different on a cell phone. But like, man, I don't even attempt it on cell phones because like everything is so tiny and like vacuum sealed in there, and you got to have like the little, what is it called, like the spudge tool or whatever to like bend it open, and like, yeah, it's like I think the size of the thing that you're working on makes a really big difference, for sure. All right, let me fix live here. Yeah, that fixed.
Oh, this
Hopefully.
little bitch. Really? You little bitch and your fucking flash.
Alright, 1v1, what's gonna happen here?
Or you, little blind bitch.
That guy sounds like he's been practicing English for years just to be able to get that out. It's like, that's what they taught you, huh?
Oh, bro, just...
Nice. Yes. Nice.
Ah, so.
Okay. Kind of been coming around on the light machine guns. I like those. I don't know about this controller situation. Probably still need to take it apart. Probably just delaying the inevitable. I fucked myself on that one. Should've planted already. I just kept firing blindly into the flash, and then I'm like, alright, I'm out of ammo, time for the knife. Okay. That was fun. Fun little interaction there. Let's see. So, are you more excited about the Deckard or maybe the Beyond 2? Talking about fixing VR. Boy, that's tough. Probably the Deckard, just because I don't know that much about it, and it's a Valve product. The Beyond 2 does seem really cool, though. I like that company in general.
God bless.
I think probably I'm more excited about I'm more excited about the Deckard short term, but I'm more excited about Big Screen long term as a company even more. I didn't realize how few people were left. What about you? I think big screen is annoying AF. Really? Why? Your website to buy does not work in Finland. That is annoying. Do they not ship to Finland, or is it like they're not going to sell in Finland for some reason? I can see why you're annoyed. I don't know why that is. Is it like an EU thing or something? Hey, Andre Ground, is that right? I'm trying to...
Good flag.
Andre, welcome. Not directly, it's just not selling it. Not sure what it is. That is annoying, man. That is annoying. Not that they're gonna notice a smaller account like mine, but if I see one of their posts on Twitter, I'll mention that. I'll say, hey, got some people in Finland that want to buy this headset. What gives? Maybe they'll fix it. I shouldn't say want to buy this headset. That would like to look at your website, good sir.
Oh wow.
Is that so
okay,
much to
so
ask? That seems
shotgun.
reasonable.
Get the gun, bro. Get the gun.
I'm a new player from Russia.
stupid-ass weapons.
I am tired of the VR. I don't know. Maybe I should sell it. There are very
This is the
few
problem with them
players.
Damn Russians, man.
I have a Pico 4. Nice.
Are not dead.
Have you tried VR chat? There's a lot of people that play VR chat. There's also a pretty good amount of people who play Ghost of Tabor. I really like Pavlov, but I can't really speak for that as far as having a lot of players. It's a pretty small community, as I'm sure you've noticed. But, you know, I still like it. Let's see, what other popular multiplayer games are there? Probably Ghost of Tabor is the one that comes to mind as one of the more popular ones. Worth checking out. It's a good game. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, I thought I was the... Everything's good. I'm like, oh, we need a plant. Alright, hold on. Let me catch up on these messages here. Let's see. Oh, hey, Abo. Welcome. Good to see you.